Okay, why? I'm doing a weird thing where I'm trying to rotate the camera like I'm playing Divinity or Baldur's Gate. I don't know why. What is going on with my chair? What is happening today? I feel like I'm cursed. Oh, wait. Oh, look. You actually might appreciate the shirt, Ponty, because you like rum. This is from Hemingway in Key West, Florida. I went to this distillery that makes this rum. It's so good. I wish I had more. I can't really get it out here, though. Jossie, what's up? Look, we're so close. We're so close. I don't know. Are we going to beat this? All right, let's move. Let's do it. I'm not trying to rush, but, you know. I said it basically in the tweet. Jossie, good morning. I said it in a tweet earlier. I was like, it's almost like pains me to beat this game. Because I freaking love it. It will never happen. I'll never actually beat it. I still have to look for the treasure chests. See, and I can't walk away from that. Just cock slap the camera. Gotcha! I don't want to start breaking things. My camera's durable and all, but that's a big fat cock.
Meve now reached Willowhain, a settlement
my
she
brain
knew well,
is off
for it
right
lay
now.
near Waldenrad, where in peacetime she would go to escape her queenly duties and enjoy
I hope
the
you guys are
thrill
all
of
having a
hunt.
good morning.
Pheasant, grouse, and partridge in abundance. You will see,
Said Meve in muted excitement, pivoting in her saddle to face Gascon.
Gascon? Pheasant, grouse, and a partridge. And a pear tree? In abundance. Oh.
Alas, it appeared the war had ravaged even these woods. Where life had stirred and grown tall before, only resinous trunks remained.
Gas.
And the village itself had
Gascoigne.
lost its quaint allure,
Gascoigne.
surrounded now by a double
Baron
stockade. A
Dude, you see how
golden
close
sun
we are?
fluttering above it.
Bastards couldn't even let the damn trees be.
Gascon seethed.
Good quote right there from Gascoigne. What is it? Oh, there's like some creature, some game. Maybe I'm thinking of Pokemon. It kind of sounds like this in my mind now. Gascoigne. Get out of here. Get out of here, Varanon. Scram. How was your burger yesterday, Varanon? Odin, what's up, buddy? Man, you guys are up early. You guys are up late with me. How the hell are you guys awake right now? Wait. No. Oh, no. Is it from... The only Gascon I've known that I can remember is either from... Is there a guy in Souls? And then there's the one from, Beast. But that's not how you spell his name. Bloodborne. Oh, okay, yeah, I haven't met him yet. How do you say his name? You just woke up? Yeah, same. You have to be Andrew today. Oh no. Is that why he goes to sleep so early? Is to be at the desk? That freaking sucks. Yikes. But I know, like, why does he need... Is it very strenuous? Oh. He's also just a morning person. Slurp. Slurp. We don't like those morning people. They're weird. Morning people are weird. But I'm with you. Actually, I'm exactly like you, Tennis or Pope.
Dismal scene.
I love
Her once cherished wood.
I
and it
love
weighed heavy
early
on the
mornings.
queen's spirits.
I like getting a jump on the
Waldenrad had been
day.
a place
I can
removed,
do so much
where she
more with
could
my time,
rest and forget the weight
especially
of
when
her
I'm
crown.
surfing.
Reynard's voice roused
I don't want
me
to talk
from
over
her
this. I have
sad
to read
reverie.
this.
A Nilfgaardian garrison
Ooh,
holds the
my
village.
favorite word,
he said.
reverie.
We ought to drive them out. Avoid any surprise later from the rear.
You don't see that pop up often. Yeah, but on the contrary, I also very much enjoy staying up to 4 and 6 and 8, and you know, the occasional 3 a.m. No, I've always been in conflict with that. I think Varanon can very much vouch for that. The burger was very good. Nice. Would have been much better. We've gotten the double. The brisket was decently thick cut. But it had bacon as well, so the double would have just had 2 patties instead of 1, I assume. When I first met him, I made him sound like a chocolate Viones. 4 to 6 a.m. are really good hours. Yeah. Especially there's like this one road by us, Pope, that you can ride down, and it's actually pretty rad. It has like in the mornings, it just has all the deer and all these like wild animals are just like hanging around. It's called Ocean Parkway. I don't know if you're familiar with where we are, but I'm sure you've heard of Jones Beach, but it's east of Jones Beach. Nope, I'm on the island. You've made myself hungry. I'm hungry too. I should have eaten before stream, but I figured I have time after stream. Okay. Nilfgaardian garrison holds the village. We have to drive them out and avoid it. I am not gonna not attack this village. So we're gonna order an attack.
But none is to play the hero.
Ooh, I talk the same as
We
she
shall
did.
breach or topple the stockade together. Senseless to perish so close to home.
Reynard nodded. Moments later, the Lyrians rushed forth and attacked.
Auntie. Nice. Just topple the stockade together. What are you gonna have, Odin? You gonna have a burger? You should have a burger for breakfast, Odin. Yeah, that's what I remember. That's what you had, but I didn't know. I thought it had to. I thought Jossie said you had to double, and I just assumed that meant it had 2 patties. The only good things about breakfast mornings are breakfast and coffee. Nothing makes me happy. If you're like camping, you wake up in the morning and the first smell of coffee, oh, in the wild, in the wilderness. Oh, I fucking love it. It's the best. The best. Also, thoroughly enjoy the smell of bacon in the morning. Rice pudding and coffee. What a great morning you're having over there. Is it the like a standard rice pudding? Like the vanilla flavor? Oh, waffles! Is it Eggo waffles, thick waffles, Belgian waffles? What kind of waffles? Oh God, why are we having these conversations? You had tendy. You had chicken tenders in the morning? Keep them in the freezer at work so it's easy. Truth. I mean, nothing wrong with it. I don't recommend tendies for breakfast. I would do it. A bagpipe. Don't talk about my bagpipe like that. You should make that crunch wrap and have that in the morning. Meve recalled her first hunt in Waldenrad nearly 20 years ago. She was young, naive, and newly married to Reginald. Now the forest had been razed. Reginald was dead, and Meve shared little in common with the starry-eyed girl who first arrived in Lyrian court. This is why the game takes 137 hours. Why have we been playing this game for 137 hours? Literally 5 maps. It's so good. Yeah, this super depression meal one. Ah, I love them. I miss those videos. The thing that I miss from Chris more than anything, Chris and Andrew specifically, is when they it's just shortened battle, so I guess it really doesn't matter what I pull. Are the videos? I don't need him. I don't need him. I don't really need a Gaston.
The time has come to purge these devils from our homes. Follow me.
Or when they do the game shows. The game show videos were my favorite thing ever made. Crane, what is up? Bag Potato, what is going on? Welcome in. Good afternoon. Good morning, actually. Really good morning for you, Crane. Jeez. Bag Potato, good afternoon. What's up? Yeah, if anyone hasn't seen it, anyone wants to throw that link up. For anyone in chat who hasn't seen that video of Sweet Jeff, please feel free to share. All right, so we have to talk about this. We're literally 6 away. We were 7 away last night. We always lose a follower overnight somehow. But 6 freaking away from 1,000. What the hell? Thank you guys for hanging out and supporting. I don't have my coffee in a thermos. My coffee in a thermos. All right, let's do the power play. All right, so we're playing, anyone who's new to the game, who might be new here, Thronebreaker uses Gwent to resolve all its encounters, but essentially it functions as like a little adventure game. Ton of fun. We're playing Queen Meve of Rivia, and Lyria, trying to regain her throne, and we're at the tail end of the story. We're fighting back against the Nilfgaardian invasion. They are from a different area of the world. They have a lot of different customs, morals, and just a totally different way of life, and they are trying to take over. And they do it, you know. Oh, they mess with us. They mess with our heads. Evil. Well, it's funny because they do a lot of things right, but, you know, who am I to judge? So anyway, let's beat the crap out of them. Alright, so I have this really cool power right now where I can shuffle a card in play into my hand. So I'm going to take that card because this really doesn't do anything for us. The whole purpose of that card is to pull other cards out, but I like it that it's in play in the beginning of the game. I keep them there literally just so I could pull out the cards that I want. This is still pretty early game. I don't have any bombers in my hand. I don't really need Black Raylan now, but what I'm actually thinking about doing is getting all crazy on them and pulling out some Wagenbergs. But alas, I will not. I will take out 2 bombers. And with said bombers, I'm going to pop them on the bottom row and ignite both of their rows. So at the end of every one of my turns, there's a 66% chance that everybody on this row will burn, and that triggers individually. And I will also move this trophy up so that I can stack this row with units. And I will even early in get this MacLeod out, and this gives 2 health points or 2 power points or toughness or whatever the hell its score is on the top left to either one of my units randomly on both rows at the end of every turn. That is where we will start this match for today. And if you guys have any questions about the game, definitely let me know. Oh yes, those were really good too. Yeah, when they did that, reimagining movies as games. So much there's so much clever stuff. Just, you know, there's only so much time in the day, but I wish there was more of their shenanigans. All right, I'm just gonna start throwing traps down, and we're just gonna. We have a few turns at our disposal. We're gonna start putting down traps on either row, and then we're gonna start shifting them around with our slingers. I think that's the play here. We're gonna just keep continuously build our toughness. If I had Wagenbergs, I'd have them out. So basically what happened there is the row went off. So when I put the trap down, it dealt damage instantly. The trap, when I drop it, it deals 3 damage to everybody in the row. And then we'll gonna start shifting them around. So we're gonna annihilate them. We're gonna beat them 0 to like 300. Because we have built a monster deck.
Life is mine now.
And I contemplated on changing it up a little bit, but I also really was trying to beat the game before October, so we can focus on Spooktober. But it did not happen. For every 2 units destroyed, boosts up by 6, damage all units by 2. Well, that's annoying. Alright, 3 more turns and we can use her ability again. We could have used it earlier with reducing Meve's cooldown, but we're letting this play out. Letting the fire do its thing. Yes, Dova! Oh, that little pupper. Oh, yes, there it is. Yeah, if anyone wants to laugh, click that link that Tennis just linked in chat. It's a video of Sweet Uncle Jeff, which is Chris, if you don't already know that, making a deliciously depressing Grunge Rap Supreme with those tendies. Get your tendies. Oh, and I can't. You can't do it justice. You just have to watch it to understand how beautiful it is. Highly recommended if you, for some reason, haven't seen it before. All right, so what this guy does is pretty cool. So he moves 3 cards, and if any of those were units, they damage them by 4. So I'm gonna move all 3, but there's traps on the row. So when these guys appear on these rows, not only do they move into them, but then they get whacked with these traps. And that is pretty nice. I would like to play Bloodborne. I think if I play another Souls game, I think that's where I'll go. However, now if I decide to get a PS5, I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being Demon Souls. But we'll see if I get a PS5. If I don't get a PS5, then I don't know. I have to get access to Bloodborne. Bloodborne, I don't have a PS4, so I don't have access to Bloodborne at the moment. It's just quivering. Your legs are quivering at your desk for Bloodborne. Oh, that's great. Good morning to you. One more turn. I'm just gonna play this unit. I don't want to move them because I only move 2. I'd rather wait for them to have 3 out. These are not dying this turn, so I will wait until next turn. I can stall on this. I'm a little concerned about our slingers going to hell, but I think they'll survive. If we got lucky with the freaking MacLeod, heal these bombers, that would be nice. I might be able to get them. I might be able to get them to survive. Yeah, you are also Team Bloodborne, right, Bag Potato? It's like your favorite game, isn't it? Bricklayer, woo! You have a coffee. Flux, perhaps? Lower the game audio? That's interesting. We have never adjusted the game audio. Oh, no! I'll just have to do it from here. Is that too much? I lowered it about 1/4. What is your morning drink of choice? Now I'm curious about that. Chanting Bloodborne, 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 Bloodborne. What was it? Is it your kitty that you were ambushed by, or another kitty? All right, so I'm returning something to my hand. I kind of want to return this because it's almost dead, but these really, I mean, none of them really have function to us at this point. You know what? I am going to return one of these guys. On turn, appear on the battlefield, damage, loyalty ability, damage a random enemy by 2. Yeah, there's really no reason for him to be on the battlefield, just to die. I'll just take him away. You know what I should have done is put out a guy with a order ability. That's what I should have done. Okay, so I can bring out 2 creatures. I don't need more fire. I do want a Rayla. So what I'm going to do is bring out a Wagenberg and a Rayla. Oof. Wagenberg, I sort of want to put on the bottom row, but there's not much room left for other units. So I'm actually going to pop Wagenberg on the top. Well, I want to fill this row, though. No, I am going to go down here with him. So I want to fill this row, and I can keep moving Manticore Trophy back and forth if I really wanted to. So now what Black Rayla does is that she can bring out other units, which is pretty rad. He deals damage to everybody on a row by his armor. This will move people. I can probably wipe these 3. I'm going to wipe these 3 out probably this turn. I can also restore the marching orders of Meve to make it so I can do all of her abilities over again. But I kind of want to play that with Reynard. So I'm going to wait until the following turn to do that, because I'm going to play her. I'm going to bring out another Slinger, perhaps. Maybe use that Slinger, then Reynard, and then restore order abilities on everybody. But that could be a little bit of an onslaught. That might be unnecessary. We'll find out. So every one of these things are going to die. We might not even need to. We might just hold on to it. Still play a card, so... Just restore it now. You know what? Screw it. I'll just play it just to play the card. I don't have to take something out of my deck now. Cthulhu, what's going on? Mountain Dew Voltage is your drink of choice in the morning? I love that. Mountain Dew Voltage of all things. That'll get you up though, I tell you. The blue one, I am very aware of which one is the voltage, and I love it. It has like, it is a perfect flavor. I don't drink soda very often, but I do. I can slam a voltage. They are delicious. Why are they getting rid of it? Come to think of it. Yeah, what are they doing with it? Yeah, Code Red I don't actually like. It's kind of funny. Yes, Rage up in chat for tennis and her loss of the voltage. If I could always have my morning drink of choice, I work, but my liver would complain. Oh. Your morning drink of choice is just straight scotch. Just put Bailey's. Yes, Bailey's. Yeah, I really look forward to the holidays for mint Baileys. Yeah, I can bring people out. I can bring out, she did. I'll just bring out another freaking Wagenberg. I'll bring out another Wagenberg. And I will bring out, I guess I can do traps, slingers, whatever I want. I'll do traps to really screw with them. So I'm gonna put, I guess I'll put him away. Nah, he's fine. Put this away, him away. Putting that guy away, which I don't need anymore. Now I am bringing out, what do we say, Wagenberg. And a trap. We said we're gonna mess with them. They won't even be able to play anything. We're gonna do it.
Wise choice.
Oh, the secretary of your elementary school was spiking her own coffee with Bailey's. Well done. I do it at work sometimes. I just like the flavor of Bailey's. I don't even do it to get sloshed. So Cthulhu, what is it? What is the secret juice that you crave in the morning that your liver can't handle? Green Mountain, okay. Although if I could see if I get my hands on some flux, yes! Just gotta set up my card. Do you need that link, perhaps? Perhaps? Bag Potato would back flux with me for sure. There it is.
This is, excuse me.
Good speed on that, Ponty. He was sleeping. What was your kid? He was sleeping in the chair. So I just had to give him some chin scratch. Yes, thank you for doing that. And Dash's honor. Could not bother him. Could not bother him. Oh, I love the kitties, man. I hope he was happy. Thank you for doing that, Odin. Scratch Cafe Patron. Skip the coffee altogether. Just start with that. Just get the flavor and drunk at the same time. Also, that Blue Moon. That cafe, the coffee Blue Moon that we were messing with, Farron, was pretty good. Taste blue. What's up? Batsu, what's going on? Welcome in. Season flavors? They have grape for a while. What? I didn't know that. Wait, Bailey's had grape? What? Not in here in the States. Not that I know of. Yeah, it's one of your favorite games of all time. Do you have a favorite game of all time in particular? I don't really have anything to move here. With the slingers, I can start bringing stuff out. What do I want to bring out of the deck? At this point, I could bring another blacksmith, restore the order ability, but I kind of want to wait to do all that stuff when I get Reynard out. I think that's kind of key. So I'll just mess around. Maybe I'll bring out another slinger. I think 4 traps is enough. 4 traps is that's pretty crazy. So I'm gonna bring out another slinger. Put it on this bottom row. I have room for 1 more card down here, so I gotta not put any more down there because I want to be able to move Manticore Trophy back and forth. So I'm just gonna slinger. Well, I'm not gonna move Manticore Trophy. I want to move Manticore Trophy just to stack on the armor for the Wagenberg, because every time a unit appears in this row, they get an armor. But I kind of like the fact that these are evenly set up. So maybe I will bring out another one soon. Okay, so now that I've used a ton of order abilities, I guess it's time to start renerding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess you got to go up here because I need room on the bottom for Manticore. So this restores all order abilities. So now I can start doing everything again. Now I will bring out Blacksmith. Oh, I want to put him down there. Actually, hold on. Well, it doesn't matter now. I'm going to bring back reducing Meve's cooldown into my hand. Play that so I can use that ability. I'll bring this down, stack armor. And now I'm going to bring Reynard back into my hand. Actually, no, I will wait. I'm going to wait until next turn to do that because I want to see what I can use out of their order abilities. This is going to get crazy. We're almost at 300. I know. Oh, is everyone? I'm happy there's so many coffee drinkers here now. I don't know what's happened. Potato juice? Are you talking about vodka? Batsu? It's always goddamn corporate politics. Damn you interdepartmental disputes. Just go Red Bull. Oh, hell no. It gives you wings. That is not a way I want to start. That's an explosion in my heart. Crane. Yeah, you guys agree. It's straight up heart attack. It's an explosion. My heart just beats out of my chest. I remember when I was young, just a wee child, I was drinking Four Locos when they were packed with all the yum. I can't tell you how many times I blacked out on Four Locos. Too much coffee is never enough. Well, it just makes me pee a lot. That's my problem. Yeah, hell yeah, Crane. Yes, it is a sponsor of ours. Yeah. Flux has been with us for 4 months, maybe 5 months now. He was very happy with the chin rubs. Good. Great Baileys. Yes, Jossie D and Baronon kind of have like a new kitty. I want to give them scratches. I love kitties, man. And treats, hopefully treats. So Great Baileys doesn't sound great. Yeah, I'm really kind of curious of what that was. It was way back when they were talking about Mountain Dew. They had a great Mountain Dew for a while. Oh, whoa, I don't actually remember that at all. I bet you that had to have been really good. Great Baileys would just be milk and wine. I know, that's why I was so confused. The salt and caramel Baileys was really good. I'm a big fan of the mint one during the holiday season, though, I have to admit. I love that, especially in a hot chocolate. Oof, after the snowfall come in, mint Baileys and hot chocolate, out of control. I know, but salt and caramel is the shit. Storm King is not on right now. I can turn it on. I just turn it on when I'm specifically playing D&D. Did you want to look at that again? Yeah, I just turn it off. Some of the commands I have are special. I only put them on when I'm playing specific games. So I keep them off. Oh, well, you can hit it now. I turned it back on for you, if you were curious. What? Did I not change that? Oh my god, wait, what? I am so sorry. I thought I wrote movie night. My brain wrote movie night, but my fingers typed Storm King. Thank you for letting me know that. That's what I meant. Storm King is off. Storm King is for yesterday's D&D game, which was freaking awesome. I miss the smell of your hair, Jimmy Senpai. Grimstone, what's up, dude? How the fuck are you, man? Oh, damn it, dude, I miss you. How have you living? All right, so I should probably just annihilate them. I'm just gonna do that. I am gonna move this up. I almost just want to start like just moving stuff around so I can start the chain of events that is what's about to happen. I can return Reynard to my hand, bringing back Reynard. I can put him on this row. I can also... Yeah, I think that's what's about to happen. But what... I'm just going to use these abilities now. I'm literally only moving these things. Just to stack on armor. I need to move 3 units. Whatever. I mean, I could technically just switch out the Macam Ale. I'm not using those. It's not going to do anything for us. All right, so now I'm doing this. Taking back Reynard. I'm putting out another Slinger. I mean, I can get 50 points on either one of these. But that'll happen. Reynard.
We must trust each other.
Slinger.
Easier they are to target.
Now let's just get our 50 points. Might as well just bring Gascon out just to get the points. I don't think I can move anyone. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I'm max. I can only put 2 more units out, which I will be doing. I'm gonna bring Reynard back. Let's start moving stuff. Move this down. Move this up, this down. Swap these things around. I kind of want to like even out these traps a little bit, but we'll see what happens. I gotta bring Reynard back, so let's bring him back into my hand. I have to play something this turn. I only have 1 more round to play stuff. We'll wait and see what happens. So anything they put down, I can do 18 damage to in next round on the whole row. Storm King was, we were playing Dungeons and Dragons. So we had our second episode, but 13th or 14th or something session yesterday. And the name of the campaign module that we're playing, that our DM is running, is called Storm King's Thunder. So technically, I guess the command should be Storm Kings, but... Muscle memory versus brain memory. Conflict order than older than time. I don't even know how that happened. But, you know, it's exactly what you just said. It's just my brain being confuddled. Okay. Should pretty much be dead. Problem solved. We have 1 more turn, so I'm just going to utilize these order abilities. The more we use them, the better. 1 more time. I'm really only doing this again just to utilize. I'm just gonna bring something out of my deck. The Geiso Footman replaces himself with something else. I'm literally only doing this because anything in my deck is better than what that was as far as its power. So just to get the extra points. And now I can finally play our friend Reynard, restoring all order abilities, moving this back up, and just, you know, I'll wait. Because what I could do is start moving stuff around, but I'll just see what they play. Actually, Actually, never mind, because I'm passing. I don't even have another turn, so I might as well just do this. Now, at this point, I'm just stacking on points. Man, I thought we were going to be able to hit 300. If I would have cast... Oh, I can hit 300. I said it, right? Didn't I say we were going to hit 300? To 0? Well, they're not going to have 0, because they get another turn after I go. 254. And you... Oh, so close! So close.
The unworthy shall be
295. $295. Close though. That was a damn fine guess.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
Rivia is ours! Ours!
295 to 8. Close game. Close match. God. Just smoke them.
When the battle dust had settled, Meve instructed her soldiers to gather Willowhain's inhabitants. Upon spotting their
This is just, we have, our deck is just an absolute monster.
No longer need you fear.
If I play this game again, I'm going to play a
No
totally
longer
different
must you
style
worry
though.
about
Because we
homes and loved
obliterate
ones.
stuff.
The war's nearly done.
But I'm sorry. One day I will get those. One day. Not bad, even taking Twitch break. Yeah, I've noticed, man, last month or so. I feel like it's been even a little bit longer, Grimstone. You are missed, my friend. But I hope you're doing good, dude. And Stormy, I hope she's doing good too. Partly needed a break. Oh, Stormy had to borrow your PC. Yeah, because I've been seeing that she's been streaming a lot. Gale guy, what's up, buddy? I'm on time today. I actually technically late on my watch because I wanted to be early. So me being early was on time, which is still early for me. So technically I was early because I'm always late. I don't know. But hello, Gale. It blows my mind how popular Gwent got. It has been a little popular. I stumbled upon it a few matches required for the main quest. I love Gwent, but I don't like it. I've talked about this before. I like Gwent in games. I don't like Gwent as a standalone. So I had it on my phone for like 30 minutes, you know, a couple days. I played it on PC a little bit. I like this. I like when it's involved with another game. I think just playing Gwent all day just by itself would kind of drive me mad because it's a little inconsistent and sometimes. But that said, I enjoy it just sparingly. And Deef, Superman is useless on Wednesday evening because he goes to a weekly Bitcoin meetup. It's his kryptonite. I hate you, but I love you. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I want to highlight them every time. It's kryptonite. That's terrible. That is terrible. What level are you in Storm King's Thunder? We are level 5. I did add the command back. We play every Tuesday night. I will pop this up for you. Batsu. Storm King. So that's information about the game that we play. And for those of you who are interested, like Grimstone, who might be interested in the art, our DM is a comic book artist. That is his link to his Instagram and his website. And I also posted in the tabletop box last night in Discord, which is linked just up there below, above by Schrodingus a little while ago. Our Discord in the tabletop box, he did a mock-up sketch of our party. Oh, awesome. Did you finish it, Endeef? Tell me about it. Tell me about your Storm Kings campaign. Moo! Moo! How are you? What's up? Are you playing some Kingdom Hearts today? How's Granny? How's things? How's kitties? It is a blast. I've been having a lot of fun with it. The campaign's excellent. The party's really fun. This is the farthest, I would say, and the most time I put into a pre-made module so far, and I'm pleasantly surprised and enjoying it a lot. I usually a little hesitant to play these remade modules, but this time it's been a lot of fun. 299 to 0. Very close indeed, I know. Shrine Bonebreaker. You will feel the difference. What is Bonebreaker? I like skipping Gwen. Yeah, it's not for everyone, Crane.
And raised his hands to the heavens in supplication.
Passive aggressive Superman insider trading noise. I can see it.
Bodily, baffled by the man's outburst.
Just have him whooshing around like he's
the Rivians of Willowhain had been driven away.
Freakazoid
Taking
in the
their
office.
place, Nilfgaardian settlers brought in to transform the near subsistence plots of local peasants into great estates producing for the Empire.
Okay. The Rivians of Willow have been driven away. Taking their place, Nilfgaardians settled. Okay, that's kind of... See? That's what I'm saying. Sometimes, Nilfgaardians
Reynard managed to grasp the essence of
do
the
things a little
Nilfgaardian peasants' frantic
differently.
pleas.
They wish to stay. They've come to love the land. They pledged to renounce their emperor, swear allegiance to you as their rightful ruler. They...
Meve had stopped listening. She turned to survey the hamlet. The walls of the huts freshly whitewashed, tools neatly arranged, flower beds well tended. A young girl of 6 or 7 summers peered out from her hiding place in a sunflower patch.
Your Majesty?
Asked Reynard, having noted that Meve's mind had wandered.
It's a smart idea, Odin.
What shall we do?
It's so helpful. D&D is like the best therapy, dude. I just tabletop gaming in general with your friends. Being able to get in other characters' minds, forcing yourself to be extremely empathetic towards other people, and just like displacing your own thoughts for a little bit, but still keeping a piece of yourself. It's always worth exploring. I can't tell you how impactful tabletop role-playing has been to me. Especially what also, like, I know I can relate to you and mental health department, suffering with some stuff in the past, or just experiencing some unusual stuff in the past. There's nothing I can I mean, honestly, dude, it's the best therapy. It's so helpful. You get a good group of friends, man, and you can explore whatever you need to explore. It's so much fun. And it's fun, yeah, and it's fun. We made it to about level 5. That's where we're at. DM moved away. Oh, so you can kind of see the game resolve if you're bored on Tuesday nights. And that's where we're at now. We are chapter 3 or 4, level 5. Yeah, and yeah, we're in Greenfields. I don't know which version you went with. At that chapter 3, you have a choice of 3 different like main areas. Burnshander, Greenfields. The other name of the other town is gone in my mind right now, but we went with Golden Fields. Sorry, not Green. I always say Greenfields, Golden Fields. You're playing Kingdom Hearts? Nice. Didn't sleep last night. Granny's doing okay. Good. Are you okay? Why didn't you sleep? I didn't sleep good last night myself, to be honest with you. I know the feeling. Hard difficulty in Thronebreaker. Oh wait, I thought I did do that. Maybe that's what happened. Can I adjust it now? I would put it on to max difficulty right now if I could. Let the Nilfgaardian settlers stay and drive the Nilfgaardians from Willowhain. I'm actually gonna, usually I'm extremely mean to these people because I don't like Nilfgaardians, but they're just hard workers. I think that I'm down with letting them stay. I don't know. I'm usually really, really aggressive to the Nilfgaardians. But it's not the army that I'm let staying. It seems to be the common folk, the settlers, not necessarily the army. Yeah, I should have.
Stay on 2 conditions.
If I would have been able, I would have switched to the more Bonebreaker or way earlier if I could have.
And if any of the previous inhabitants return, they're to be given their huts, lands, and any crops produced in their
Superman in
absence
an
without delay.
office crossover. I would kill. This is basically. Oh, I lost morale.
Less enthusiasm. As the force left Willowhain, the troops made a show of knocking aside any food or drink the peasants offered.
Ooh. All right, so my crew wasn't too happy with that, but I'm not really disappointed. I think that they'll be happy here. We know that they'll be happy here. We love Lyria. Superman office is basically, yeah, so basically what it would be is just like Clark Kent in, like, well, I almost said the Daily Bugle. What is the name of the agency that Superman works for? You guys know. Why can't I think of it? Oh, my brain. It's just like the whole series is just the shenanigans that happen there. Met the Metropolis. It's not the name of it. Wow, I'm never gonna remember now. Dwight is Zod. Oh. I know a lot of you guys. Oh, a lot of you guys. I'm saying you guys. I know a lot of the world didn't like those DC movies, but Zod was freaking awesome. Trying to break your isolation? Hell yeah, man. Well, I appreciate you coming out and hanging out on the stream. I appreciate you being here, Odin. I'm always happy to hear you jump in on Discord as well. Anytime we're like chilling in Discord and stuff, it's always good to hear your voice, man. So, if you ever see us around, man, feel free. Come hang out. I'm mostly self-imposed, but that will change. Hell yeah, dude. I love that exclamation point at the end of that. It is truly therapeutic. Agreed. That's what I want to hear. Yeah, D&D is good. Ken helps reinforce social skills too. Yeah, Gale and I were talking about at the beginning of us playing that he was a little like hesitant, and you know, Gale and I, you know, I don't know. It's weird, you know, being a streamer and working with the public and stuff. But I don't know. I find that new interactions with new people sometimes can get a little overwhelming. It's like a wonderful icebreaker. It gets you to gives you opportunity to meet new people in ways you wouldn't be able to do before. And I think that the one key factor generally to D&D is because it gives you an okay to laugh. And I think that once you laugh with someone, your guards immediately are broken down. You're at your most vulnerable. You're at your ugliest, and you know, you're showing the true you when you can just, I mean, you're playing online, but if you're, you know, in person or wherever, but if you just make eye contact with someone and just laugh with them about the same joke, and you guys truly just connect on that level where you can just be hysterical about something so silly and so, you know, obscure and absurd, it's just, there's nothing that can connect humans more than over a giggle. And I think D&D is a benefactor to that. I think it just helps make that happen, and a really pure, organic, fun way. It's beautiful. I can't stress it enough. Tabletop, do it. Do it now. I have a tendency to drop off the face of the planet. I do too. I do that too. I call it hermiting, or hibernating, or turtling up is generally how I refer to it. I just go inside my shell and disappear for days sometimes hours, sometimes days. But it does happen, and it happens more frequently than I like to admit. But I am admitting it because it's part of who I am. With relationships, I definitely wouldn't be able to talking in chat until like right now, 2 years ago. Hell yes, Moo. Well, I'm happy that you did. I remember the day that you came in. I remember when your pops was like, "Yo, you gotta check out these people over here. I feel like you get along with them." And here you are, still hanging out with us, Moo. So I appreciate you stopping in that day and hanging around. I very much appreciate you being here, and us constant updates on the kiddies in Discord makes my day, especially all the crap that I've been through the last 2 months. It warms my heart. So, and I really do appreciate it, and you. Country borders mean nothing. Okay. Yeah, no, that's so usually I'm a jerk to them, because what happens if I let them stay, a lot of times they'll like rise up and then backstab me in the end. But those are the kind of people that I feel like we're good with. I have Chris and Traxium and Tom to thank for your breaking your isolation. Hell yeah. I love it. I mean, Chris and yeah, Chris and I were definitely weirdos in high school, so we helped each other a lot. So I understand that. I understand what he did for you, and it's same for me. Oh, I'm gonna do that then, Ponty. I'm gonna change the difficulty as soon as I'm done with this stuff. I'm just trying to catch up a chat, which I appreciate you all hanging out. Kind of them with why you're still. Oh hell, wow, that's a hefty statement, and I have to thank them for it when I see them. This world's a much better place with you, Pope. So thank you. Thanks for saying that too. I'm sure it means a lot to them to know that they've made a difference when it wasn't even for any particular reason. Hey, Rena, welcome back. I'm wondering what game you're playing. I am playing a Witcher, Thronebreaker, Witcher Tales, by CD Projekt Red. It is an adventure game based in the Witcher universe. We're playing Queen Meve of Lyria and Rivia, and we're trying to get our throne back. Short of the end of the game, and if you're familiar with Witcher, it uses the Gwent trading card game to resolve all of its combat scenarios, and some other things too. It's really rad, actually. But we'll get into it a little bit more. I'm just trying to catch up with chat, but it's good to see you again. You'll find a game challenging enough, but not too tedious and kind of challenging. Well, I'm gonna boost it up right now. Daily Planet, thank you. I couldn't remember. Daily Bugle is Spider-Man. Daily Planet is Superman, and I kind of confused the two. Good. Your ADD meds are keeping you awake, as they should be. Well, I'm happy you're hanging out. Yes, the Planet Shape building. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to post anything in Discord. Hell yeah. Odin, I appreciate you saying that to hang out more often. Yeah, I play D&D. Yeah, I play D&D 3 times a week, Frina. I play, well, 3-ish times a week. Right now I'm playing through Waterdeep Dragon Heist on Mondays. I do that off stream. We're playing through a homebrew game on Saturdays, which is a ton of fun. And then I play on a Tuesday night game as well. On Tuesday and Saturday, we stream them here on Shake the Box. That's it. I've decided I'm having a campaign. Odin, if you need any help, Odin, seriously, dude, if you need any help setting up, if where you're playing, questions, if you're playing Roll20, Tabletop Sim, just about the game, rules, if you want me to even come into a game and just backseat DM to help you figure out your party, how to do rules or whatever you need, man, let me know. Seriously, I'm very familiar with the game. I'd be happy to help. I said seriously, and Siri went off on my phone. Yeah. D&D Beyond is super helpful. It's a little expensive, but it is nice to have everything all in one place. Definitely a lot of recommendations that we can make. Gale Guy as well, and Varanon. We have a lot of resources for you. I'm sure we can all help you. Yeah, I'm with Gale on Tabletop Simulator. Tabletop Simulator is like by far my favorite way to play it. I think Tabletop Simulator does the best at simulating, for lack of better words, what a real tabletop game of D&D would be like. So if you ever play D&D in person with your friends around a table, like it's so close. I feel like you can't get any better. And we talk about it a lot. We've played on Roll20 and we've played on tabletop. I played in a couple different mediums. It has life. Or like Roll20, as much as I enjoy it, it doesn't feel like the same game. It doesn't have as much like wonder and vibrancy that Tabletop Simulator has. It's just you feel the movement, you feel the ebb and flow, you can hear the dice rolling. There's more visualization. It's so much more interactive. You can do stuff on your downtime, even if it's just fiddling around with stuff on the table. I don't know. Roll20 is nice because it gives you the tools. It's more professional. It's easier to use, I think. There's less to learn to be able to run the game. there's a lot more. It's easier to access maps and icons and figurines and, you know, import stuff. And yes, but if you can get used to it and you're willing to put in the time, I really think that tabletop is where it's at. My opinion, though, obviously, it's just an opinion. People in Discord seem to have decided on tabletop. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, but you run your game wherever you want, man. You know, do whatever you want. I know specifically Varanon knows a lot about Roll20. I can help you in that department as well. Getting more and more used to it as it goes on. White erased battle map. That's what I have. I have a few of those. Did everything by hand. I pine for a live table. Me too. That was live. That was my jam. I loved live tables, and with the mat, with the roll that mat, with the dry erase marker. With face cams, it's almost like live table. Yeah, we don't really do that though, but that would be interesting to do that with live face cams. Yeah. Please do. It feels more like a video game. Exactly. Yeah. Roll20 specific. All right, let's get in the game. So Rivians, I know many of you are hesitant to take up arms for the fear that Nilfgaardian cannot be defeated. I, Queen Meve, have already had many times disproven this fallacy. Oh yes. So we broke there was a lot of slander about our name, and we have thwarted that, and now everything we're reading is actually going to bolster us, which is kind of nice. I have soundly defeated the black-clad forces amidst the flames in Edirn, the snows of Macam, and the marshes of Angren. Until this last moment, these victories were unknown to you, but the truth can no longer remain silent. The Nilfgaardian Empire is a colossus that stands on feet of clay. Together, we can bring it to its knees! For Rivia! I love it.
Clar and Lydia and Rivia! Eshlain Kere Sherlain.
Still have to get my stats situated with your cleric? Oh. I can help with that too, if you'd like. Are you debating on where to put them or just how to do them? Because I don't know if you're doing point by. Point by is a little bit confusing. I'm gonna go over to where the shrine is. So if I go to where the shrine over here, I can get there and then boost my morale. So I'm gonna do that real fast. There's like no reason not to. Farina, I briefly mentioned it earlier. Did you hear before when I said it? I can absolutely repeat the phrase. Oh, you're getting lag? No, is it doing that? You got zero clue on what you're... Oh, well, if you want, we can get into Discord or something after, or I can even help you now, or whatever. Who are you playing with? So you have a question. What is the game you're playing? Yes. So it's called Thronebreaker Witcher Tales. And it's basically an adventure game where we explore this giant map. This is the 5th one that we've been exploring in. And there's all these points of interest that we interact with. And it resolves, you know, all combat and pretty much all situations with the game of Gwent, which is a trading card game similar to like Magic the Gathering or Hearthstone, if you're familiar with any of those, Shadowverse perhaps. That's how it resolves all conflicts. But then there's other parts in the game that just straight up role play. There's, you know, deck building. There's some interactions, and like you can go into the tent and then like have conversations with the people that you've recruited as time has gone on. It's really good. Oh, look, we have more conversations we can have. This is a fine example of what this game could be. I didn't know that we had any more to interact with him with. So basically, this guy in particular, Gascon, was a bandit that became fancy to us. He's been traveling with us for a really long time in this war. and we found out some information about his family. So by saying about the Brossards, this is poking him about his family that we found, that he's sort of like a prince in a sense. He's noble. I wouldn't say a prince, but he's a noble. He's a highborn, but his family were slaughtered.
Listen, I'd wish to speak again of...
I prefer the D40-20, remove the lowest. 46, I think. But yes, I like... Varanon and I grew up where, like, we want them to be heroes. So we would usually do 46, remove the lowest, but instead of doing it 6 times, I feel like we did 7 times. So we did 46, remove the lowest, 7 times, remove the lowest. Maybe a little bit OP, but we're playing heroes. We're not playing farm boys. Now I just usually go a 40-10, 46, remove the lowest. Roll 1d20 per stat in order to know backsies of Fox. That sounds pretty interesting, actually. A 1d20 straight sounds kind of cool. I also found out a new one that I've seen people doing, where you do card draw. So instead of even rolling dice, you get a deck of cards and you draw 2 cards and lay them back to back, and like that's your stat. So if you like, say you draw a 9 and a 4, you know, you have a 13 as a stat, or, you know, so on and so forth. Pretty cool. I like that idea. I like point distribution as well. I like point distribution, but we do it differently than what the book says. Point distribution by the book, you can only have a max stat of like 15, or I think, or 16. And every time you put a point in, it's a lot more expensive. It can get a little confusing. Thankfully, there is a spreadsheet, which I actually have available. Moo, if you like.